Hi, in this video I'm going to talk about how to achieve your goals. And most of us set goals at time to time, and most of us seem to manage to miss them. So achieving them is good. It's a really nice feeling when you get there. And start by focusing on one goal at a time. Just don't multitask. It doesn't work for this kind of thing. It's a bit like setting out on a journey and trying to go north, south, east and west at the same time. You can't do it. You can only go one of those directions or a different direction. You can't go in every single point of the compass. And exactly the same on goals. You can't. Our minds don't work very well when we're trying to focus on 10 different things at once, all of equal importance, because they're not, and our mind then decides, usually, can't be bothered with any of them, rather than focusing on one. So give your mind a helping hand and focus on just one goal. And make that a specific goal, not a vague one. When I say specific, if you want a new car, don't just say I want a new car. Get right away down to the make, model, the specification, colour, interior, all sorts of different things like that one. When I did my last one, it was leather seats, it was air conditioning, an automatic because I'm too lazy to change gears, and that's for a Brit, we're normally quite good at changing gears. Economical, all sorts of different things. Oh, and spacious. So I went right the way down. I didn't go right to the model or the registration, but I went pretty close. And the more specific you can get with your goals without ruling out things, the better. So go specific. Next, set a time deadline with the car. I want it within the next 3 months replacement or whatever it was. I think I'd set myself long enough because I knew that it wasn't going to be, with the spec I was after and the price I was after, it wasn't going to be an immediate wander down to the next car showroom and find one. It was a private sale, it was going to be that. And exactly the same with this. Set a time deadline. Whatever your goal is, decide that by this particular date, that's it, you're going to have it. And put that in your vision. If you're doing a vision board, put it on there, put the date on it. However you decide to phrase your goals, if it's a big goal, I quite like writing them out as though I've already achieved them, and I'll again say it's the specific date and I've achieved this and so on, and make the whole thing as vivid and as real as possible. But time deadlines, definitely, rather than manana, sometime soon, maybe-ish. And include measurable items. On something like a car, dead easy, because it's sat on the drive or the road or whatever it happens to be, or in a garage if you've got enough space. But lots of things that we set as goals are actually, they're pretty vague again. So it needs to be measurable, and ideally it's not just money in the bank type measure, because that's quite abstract. Much better to have physical goals, or if it's not a physical thing, relationships are good as well. So you attract the partner of your choice, that kind of thing. That's a goal. That's fine. But make sure that it's measurable, so that one would be living with them, probably. All sorts of different things. So you'll know what's measurable for your particular goal, but make sure it's included. And if it's a big goal, split it into smaller pieces, rather than, it's like when we allegedly went to the moon. Obviously Kennedy's thing was, yeah, we'll have a man on the moon within the next decade, or by the end of the next decade. But within that, there were smaller chunks. It was, how do we make this rocket? How do we make all the spacesuits? How do we make sure that they go up there? Propulsion systems, tracking systems, all those different things. And all those would have been smaller goals, probably worked on by different teams, because that's a massive goal. And the jury's out as to whether we got there. Lots of different conspiracy theories on that. We won't go there at the moment. But if it's a big goal, smaller pieces, that's fine, and then work on one of those smaller pieces, or if a couple need to happen side by side, that's okay, it's allowable. It's not multitasking because it's all to the bigger goal, but make sure you do it. And work on your goal every single day. That's important, because what that does, it sends a message to your subconscious that you actually mean it. So working on a goal every day, even if it's a small thing, it doesn't have to be really big. It just be, because all these small things mount up. There's one of these things that says if you improve yourself by 1/3 of 1% every single day, in a year you're double, it's 100%. So even small items mount up big time, but if you don't do them, if you work on a goal for a day and then leave it for 6 months, it wasn't really a goal, didn't interest you. So pick something that interests you, pick something you really want. It's much more fun as well, and you'll do it more. And keep your mind as positive as you possibly can, because positivity spreads, negativity spreads as well, which is why it's worth avoiding the news most of the time. So keep your mind positive, and if you'd like help with that, click the link below this video and there's more help, lots of free gifts and things that you can get which will help you tune your mind a bit and keep it positive. So good luck with achieving your goals. If you'd like to share anything, pop a comment below the video as well, and thanks for watching.